Hello and welcome to another edition of ProtoMet Tries, and today I'm going to be trying something I've not really tried before. Yakisoba, or more specifically, Maruchan's Yakisoba chicken flavor, as well as teriyaki beef flavor. Now, I actually don't know if they've got just a regular beef flavor of yakisoba because, well, when I picked these up, these were the only two that I could find. But gonna give them a shot. Now, I've never actually had yakisoba before, but I do know that it, pretty sure it translates to fried noodles, because yakiniku is fried beef, grilled beef. Okay, so grilled noodles, and yakitori is grilled chicken. So tori yakisoba and Niku yakisoba. Gunyu? I'm not fluent in Japanese, as you can clearly tell. I'm going to start with the chicken, because when it comes to noodles and flavors, chicken tends to be my favorite. So, let's see. I'm going to give it a 3, 2, 1. Take a look at that. And it certainly smells like chicken noodles. Definitely smells like Maruchan's chicken ramen. And it does kind of look like their chicken ramen, especially with the extra bits that are in there. They usually come in like the cups. However, it does appear that they have some freeze-dried chicken bits in there too that got cooked up during the microwaving process of this. So I'm gonna get try and get one of that, some of that. There we go. Gonna try getting some of that in on the first bite of this, so I can get a full experience. Let's do this. On the surface, the taste reminds me of their chicken ramen, but it's not quite identical. I think having the freeze-dried chicken bit helped a bit, and that was actually quite chewy. I was surprised. I probably shouldn't have been, but I was. I don't think it added a whole lot to the flavor, but it was interesting to have in there. I'm gonna have a go in for a second round. I'd say pick this up if you want to have the same general ingredients of a cup of chicken ramen cup, but without so much of the excess broth that's left over from that. This actually does take a bit longer to make. Like with the cup ramen, you just kind of pull back the lid, put in some boiling water, and let sit for 3 minutes. This you have to put the water in, and like one part of the ingredients, pop it in a microwave for 4 minutes, let stand for 1, and then add a second packet of ingredients and stir well. So it takes a bit longer, but there's less of the broth to have to, I suppose, put up with, if you want to say that. I personally don't mind the broth most of the time. I put up with it, but if given the option between cup ramen or brick ramen, I'd probably go for brick ramen. But this is a nice in between for the two varieties. Even though it's not really actually ramen. Still quite tasty though. But then we must move on to the teriyaki beef variety. So let's see. 3, 2, 1. That. It does smell like teriyaki beef, I have to admit. But a bit more on the beef side. Also, this didn't have any freeze-dried slices of beef like the chicken variety had. Also, in case you're wondering why I think I may have actually covered this already. In case you're wondering why I went with teriyaki beef instead of regular beef, it's because I couldn't find regular beef. That's the thing with working movie magic. It sometimes leaves lapses in my memory. Or it could be that I'm actually recording this section a day later than I did the other 2 sections. Anywho, let's give this a try. That is definitely teriyaki flavored. You know, there was one point where I was like, I don't think I like the taste of teriyaki all that much. And the more I kept having it, the more I kind of reaffirmed it. But this is actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Like I think I still would have preferred a regular beef yakisoba. And this still kind of comes across as more ramen than yakisoba, but whatever. But I think the way that this teriyaki variety is prepared, I think actually gives it a bit of an edge. I actually kind of like this. I'd still definitely prefer a regular beef bowl. But that's not an option for this video. But with that having been said, which of the two would I prefer? You know, I kind of went into this kind of expecting to say chicken. And I think I will still stick with chicken. But I don't think I'll not pick this. I think I will pick this up as well, if given the opportunity. I think I would definitely pick up both if I had the option. If I had to choose one, chicken. But if I could do both, I'd still pick this up. This one's also got more pieces of, I think, lettuce. For some reason, I kept wanting to say celery, but I knew it wasn't celery. I wasn't sure if I could classify it as cabbage, so I just decided to go with lettuce. Which is, the fact that it's got lettuce in here does make it different. I guess the lettuce goes along with teriyaki beef, since it was also in the teriyaki beef chow mein I had a while back that I did a video on. But yeah, Maruchan's yakisobas are pretty darn good. I still would go for like a piece, just some brick ramen. But again, this is a fine medium between the simplicity of brick ramen and the extra ingredients of cup ramen, just without the broth, as previously stated. So yeah, and until next time, this has been me, ProtoMet. See ya.